Vinaka and greetings from the University of the South Pacific, Suva, Fiji Islands. The University of the South Pacific's Participatory Action Research Group project began in October 2021. The group consists of research associates and graduate students of the University of the South Pacific and I, Rosiana Lagi, the team lead. The purpose of the PAR was to restore the Vatutavui Village's watershed, which is drying due to the recent extreme high temperatures and the slash and burn farming practice. Using the community engagement protocol, the Vatutavui community and the USP Participatory Action Research Group agreed that they should replant native fruit trees that were becoming locally extinct to address their water issue. Water is life, and not only humans need water to survive. Due to the drying of the watershed, the Vatutavui land and marine resources have been affected too. So the Vatutavui community and the USP Participatory Action Research Group agreed that they should replant native fruit trees to restore their watershed. With the assistance of the Fiji's Ministry of Forestry, we were supplied with native fruit trees and mangrove seedlings. 9 months after replanting 1,000 native fruit trees and mangroves, the USP Participatory Action Research Group is happy to share not only the positive impacts of the PAR project, but the added value of the PAR on the 1. Environment, 2. Methodologies, 3. Partnership, and 4. Counter-hegemonic initiatives. First, let's look at the added value of the PAR on Vatutavui's vanua or environment. Apart from the restoration of the watershed, according to the villagers, water is tastier and nourishing.
Hawaii nakena chiko may na vanua tiba kina di benangau na ngulu Hawaii ngulu ngele ya nakena pa kaya may tiba kina na nang vanua buri chiko may kina na Hawaii pakai gana Hawaii lak mengo pakai sasab pakai senga suci ngulu ngele kima misota ba oksini kila nada pesa la kapachu na tiba kini we kaulele wi ame barapat kana cengulu batalengan na gitiya nang wai ngulu vinaka ngulu kami din sarang.
In addition, the planting of mangroves indirectly contributes to carbon absorption and coastal restoration, as well as marine and terrestrial food sources restoration. For instance, seashells that have become locally extinct have slowly been increasing its population and sizes. Furthermore, after seeing the significance of trees on their community, the members of the Vatutavui community are now more committed to protecting their vanua or environment and have stopped cutting and burning their forest.
Na kini buli kemdo kota mai na I Vatutavui baleta I Vatutavui resengkela tu na maroro ini bika kento kena karena kau nteni kau era musula kana kau kana bebono era ikendo bula bali na bakamakama era singkelati kona era bakamati ko yan kona manu lalai ko bambul takana nakau er saba mati asar chunga batinir saba kamati kona kaira bulu tindel ningkel na kemdoge azo main doge me baramata kana bakasamni lendi bono Vatutavui er sangi zenguna bakamkam sangi te bakali nakau nangonongo na bisau oyau me raidai Vatutavui vale na ndongo embatini matasa iliu se musunga vale na ndongo asianga na ngari na ikara ndolak membatini matasa sarayali ono medaki na vuli na pararamtak ni bisonin raki sasengni musna kau samaro na ndongo sangelore itu mai sona kaira sayali sangelore tale na batini matasa.
Second, the participatory action research approach shares some of the indigenous Fijians' cultural values. For instance, the cultural values of sharing, respect, reciprocity, and relationship. As a result, the USP Participatory Action Research Group were able to create the community engagement protocol to guide the team as well as future researchers and community workers when working with indigenous communities. The PAR values are also reflected in the methodology used in sharing and disseminating information. The methods used were Talanoa, interview or story, Vetalanoa, focus group discussion, and photo, voice, and video recording. Talanoa, interview or story, and Vetalanoa, focus group discussion, are culturally accepted methods of sharing information and resolving issues in an indigenous Fijian society. Therefore, the people of Vatutavui were familiar with them, as such were receptive and were happy to respond and take ownership of the discussions and solutions to their environmental issues. For instance, the use of indigenous farming methods such as the covering of garden mounds for healthy plant growth and Solistolevaki, communal farming, and Bonusovi, temporary closure of marine areas to restore their land and marine food sources.
Kami Solistolevaki na vanua sa vakavachikuna leni koro era sa tuvata me titale sona ka sa yalitu me vale suita le mai na lo mani koro me roni kima me kana chukina Bula chukina leni vanua.
Photo, voice, and video recordings were used to create video documentaries and storybooks. These were shared with the members of the community and became a source of inspiration and motivation to sustain the practices agreed during the PAR because they could see the outcome of their contribution. These video documentaries were shared at the COP26 and are used as learning resources at the University of the South Pacific and University College London. The storybooks are planned to be launched at the end of this year, 2022. The creation of these resources would provide learning opportunities for not only the future generation of Vatutavui, but to anyone who has access to these resources. Third, one of the indigenous Fijian cultural values reflected in the PAR, as mentioned earlier, is relationship. The USP PAR's engagement with the Vatutavui community provided an opportunity for bidirectional learning. The USP Participatory Action Research Group learning from the Vatutavui community and vice versa. More so, other relationships were born out of this engagement. The Vatutavui community now has a closer link with the Fiji's Ministry of Forestry, who will be providing technical support to Vatutavui in matters relating to fishing and forestry, two of the main sources of income for the people of Vatutavui. More so, their close relationship with the Ministry of Forestry gives them access to other Fiji government departments.
Lamani corre sana vuli matorta kindu solito lamani corre atale bunanga nani kwa ngoni vuli lamani corre sale bunambi vuli ndole saratunga lamani corre sona ka kitundu vuli tani retundu mesolia na ve enkarista kina kani vuli meto sona ngoni vuli besa kona chiko bango lamani corre lebu sara lebu nanga nango na ngoni vuli sara atong na fombi tu satu lamani corre sara sengi gato sa ngona vuli ka kitu vuli na ka vuli tani nomdo lak chiko na kani USP na kemdo sola chiko na do ve ba longkang kata chiko meto sana.
Furthermore, building a rapport with the members of the Vatutavui community have also led to the school leavers at Vatutavui being encouraged to return to either high school and or to be enrolled at the University of the South Pacific or any other tertiary institution to pursue further studies and get a job as an alternative source of income.
Kau mai boleh darawa baletana kena tumberi rana lubeki mami na ni mami soli na nonra bator na nonra kanibuli bersama ya doko sotu na nonra kanibuli na koroko ado ba lebsar nangon ado bana pomono pomo vitu bersama ya doko sotu iana kena ado maina bertona Balesilesin University ertomi patoroi daketa kana nonra ambulana solution albegi mami membaleta nonra kanibuli mera leibuli sobe rasado basarte kona batangan dinibuli mera leibuli na university kona kena liu levu me bakar me tumberi mera balong gangataki mera tosotal na nonra level ni kabakabuli ralevu begema nalu begema mersama ya ko sotunga baka nalu bengo ndwana lubengo leon ado na form 6 rawat na form 6 samitunga na koro usa mani tuguna tigo buana laibuli randa betikongo na me politiko sa binakata sara merasa ngangandre mera buke me berto na ngasinbuli me baleta nonra buli bataken nonra dakabat.
Fourth and final, indigenous knowledge, skills and practices were used, tested and were proven to be effective and invaluable by indigenous Fijian elders over millennia.
Nya umbula sa bisa usaranga bakaliw. Imata kasi sautu nasa salu nondagi na ilapa naika nanggoli-goli sautui wai nga sautui wobo nabuni laulau yo ni wagama sa lenga-lenga bakali usaranga yo mami dola bakali bungai wai
kito batambu ya ni otingana na wataraisulu wana tutawa singasari wataraisulu kito andola bakina kwa evira batana isu nangari lelimu para tumbuki ngai matasawa i matani korona ya naika asen dakarau ya biungana lawa bango asen dakarau naika.
However, according to the Vatutavui people, they have lost some of their knowledge and practices of mitigating and or adapting to climate change. They have lost this knowledge, skills and practices because they are not taught in the community and schools. Also, they are not using the knowledge, skills and practices due to people's view of their epistemic value. Western or conventional or scientific knowledge is viewed as more important as or of more value than indigenous knowledge.
Nabuli, nangone nangauna rasa nabuli wa rasa so tamu nabuli sampai pamataki nabuli na unonda bengaran na USP kena unonda sa vaka tume na tambangone na kena tebati na dong au kere me ke sotal nabuli mengarabi me labanya be kema tambangone nabuli baka ngango iya me kena sangai me maroinga na mbuli tambangone kena sangai me mambuli de na kena tebaki na kakana mbulu kena buke na tadike mami na kena sangai me rababuli di sarvale na kaukau ni buli kena buli upskill ya.
Sometimes indigenous knowledge is viewed as witchcraft or superstition. For instance, the use of traditional knowledge of forecasting weather and or traditional medicinal knowledge. Since one can see the future or heal someone by using traditional medicine or traditional massage skills, these are seen as witchcraft. Therefore, people fear its practice for being labeled as satanic or devil worshippers. This type of thinking came about since the introduction of Christianity. Some indigenous practices were banned from being practiced because they were seen as evil. However, we need to decolonize the mindset of indigenous people and policymakers, as we can see the epistemological validity of the traditional practices and knowledge in our work with the Vatutavui people. For instance, Vanuasovi, the temporary closure of marine area, led to the increase in number and sizes of fish and marine resources in the restricted area. Also, for those who were able to forecast cyclone, they were more prepared before Cyclone Winston than those who could not forecast cyclone.
Matay mandanga na na besau ke mami e bukia saranga kina na be sini koro alenga na be buvale saranga. Matay mandanga na kena mbudini na teni kau. Na ngo ndabuti ko na lomani koro Vatutavui. Endua na nurseries endo na greenhouse me kani bure ni labo ya na kani kor na bebu vale talengar sa teke bu merakila na lava na kenayanga na tekau sa teke bu budi ni talenga non rabe kau na be te na kau talenga mera vinaka ta meratea merabolitaka na be kaya na be bakasa mabaya asangatu na lomani ko akito ba bina tatu kina na nito me sema batakina university kau tamai na Bula ko talanga mena bure ni labo na koro wasi bina bebu vale andundua saranga na kebaka erto sini keto sing sama bata ke mami sini kilatu ni anga tu so ne kawera tungo menda budina menda voltak meroni bukia talanga kina na nonda matentu na kana tena kau dongo na ndongo lebu ni kuar sa budina taltungan andong loman koro Vatutavui.
Finally, the traditional governance system enrolls each member of the community is ascribed to, enhances the practice of traditional knowledge, skills, practices and wisdom they were socialized into.
Kema nguli kino kema minanga sera hulsan ngakena na luwi kema na makumbi kema mera tungu mai langaulango. Ena bingaulang era na sotava tina na bi lenga soya kema mia sotava. Er sakilacho na keni wali. Ina bika kuni mai vai barita ka kema.
Formalizing this knowledge, skills, practices and wisdom in the school and university curriculum, more so legitimizing them in policies and acts, will raise its value and practice, ultimately resulting to a climate-ready and sustainable society and world. Vinaka.